Area of a circle. So to start off, I want to make a neat connection between the circle and the triangle. And knowing the area of a triangle is actually going to help us figure out the area of a circle. So area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height, or base times height over 2. Now let's start with a circle here. And let's say there's the center of our circle. And then from the center to any point on the circle, that distance is called the radius. Now, the distance around a circle, the perimeter, is called circumference. So that red is that distance around the circle is our circumference. I'm going to make a triangle coming off of this circle that matches that circumference. So the length of this base here is the length of the circle's perimeter, or its circumference. And then I'm going to match the height of this triangle I'm building to the radius. Actually, I'll do radius. We'll just keep that in black. So that will be the height of our triangle, and then I'll make this into a triangle. So there we go. So now I have, this is the circumference, or the base of our triangle, and this is, over here we have the radius, or the height of our triangle. So when I'm talking about the area of the triangle, I said base times height divided by 2. Well, here I made the base of this triangle equivalent to the perimeter of this circle, or the circumference. So I'm going to replace B with C. And then I'm saying the height of this triangle is the same as the radius of the circle, so R. So instead of writing H, I'm just going to put R, because I've decided those are the same, or I've made them the same. And then I'll divide that by 2. All right. So circumference of a circle is defined as 2 pi r. So 2 times pi times the radius. So I'm going to come down here and replace circumference with that, 2 pi r. And then I still have the times r from here, and divide that by 2. All right, now a little bit of simplifying. I have a 2 up top, 2 down below. Those divide into 1, and so I can think of them as canceling. And what am I left with? Pi, and then r times r squared. So now I have the area of this triangle all in terms of those lengths of the circle. So my area equation for a circle is pi r squared. All right, we're not going to go through a formal proof or anything, but I do want to show you a little interactive tool that illustrates this. So here we've got a circle, and then I have a triangle where this base is set to always match the circumference of the circle, or the perimeter of that circle. And then the height is locked in to be the same as the radius of the circle. So the height of the triangle is locked in to stay the same as the radius of the circle. Now, what I want you to notice is we have circle area here equals 78.58, and then triangle area is 78.58. Notice that both of those are equivalent. And that's essentially what we were showing in our work before. Now, I want to just convince ourselves it's true no matter what I do to this circle. So one last note, you can see the circumference equals 2 pi r here is 31.42, and then you can see the base of the triangle is also 31.42, so they're always matching. So I can change the size of this circle And no matter what size I choose, you'll see the areas are equivalent. Areas equivalent. So this is working for any size triangle I want to try and do in here. All right. There you go. Now let's go back to that original. So we had a radius of 5 for this circle, and we got an area of about 79. That 5 is we don't know if there's decimals on it. We have it set up, so there might be a little rounding in here. But anyways, let's go ahead and test it ourselves using this circle to actually use our area equation. All right, so we have this circle, and we're saying it has a radius of 5, let's just say centimeters. Okay, so the area equation we've come up with is pi r squared. So the area of this circle is pi times the radius, which is 5, and squared. So our area equals 5 squared is 25, and then times that pi. And you can punch that out in a calculator, but it does come out to about 79, and our units would be square inches. Area is a two-dimensional measure, so that's squared on our units. And sorry about that, we were in centimeters, so centimeters squared.